Sup, yo? Welcome back to Damn. Y'all see the title. Frank Sinatra and Elvis Presley duet. First time ever seeing this. I don't know much about Frank Sinatra, but I know he did like Fly Me to the Moon. That's like all I really know about him. But with that said, let's get it.
I was 18 years old and in love with Elvis. You know, totally in love with Elvis. And he melted my heart to meet him in person.
Elvis, right in the thick of his up-and-coming fame, was put into the Army. And he came back from the Army, and that was the Welcome Back show. I believe, if my memory serves me correct, that's about 1960. And Elvis was still young, tall, good-looking kid and everything, and it was a great coup for a television production firm to put the heartthrob of the new generation and the heartthrob of the current generation, you know, on television together.
It turned out to be a very, very cute moment in history, I think, with the two of them singing.
We work in the same way, only in different areas. Love me tender, love me sweet, never let me go. You have made my life complete, and I love you so. Those fingers in my hair,
Bro, he had the girls back in the day, bro. Elvis was the man, bro. Bro just breathed, and they started screaming. Yeah, this is a clash of two worlds, bro. Two different genres of music, I would say. Bro came fresh from the military, bro. I knew he was the man.
be sweet, never let me go. You have made my life complete, and I love you so. Those fingers in my hair, like come hither stare, that strips my conscience bare, it's witchcraft. Love me tender, love me true, all my dreams fulfill. For my darling, I love you, and I always will. It's such an ancient pitch.
Bro, he's playing at this point in a positive way. Hey man, he's comfortable with himself, and that's great. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people can't even pull this kind of stunt off, put a little personality into what they're doing. He's killing this. Go.
Like come hither stare, that strips my conscience bare, it's witchcraft. Love me tender, love me true, all my dreams fulfill. For my darling, I love you, and I always will. It's such an ancient pitch. What I would switch, 'cause there's no nicer witch than witchcraft. I love you, and I always will. For my darling, I love you. Man, that's pretty.
Dog, damn, that's clean. Yeah, two different vocal styles. You know, one's deeper, one's funny. The younger dude's voice is deeper, and the older dude, his voice is Frank Sinatra's. His voice is like high. It's funny.
'Cause there's no nicer witch than witchcraft. I love you, and I always will. For my darling, I love you. Man, that's pretty. And I always will.
He loved to do stuff like that and put himself next to the most important singer of the day, you know, rock and roll singer of the day.
I think both guys, and I could say this with some authority, both of them were nervous.
Stuff like that. And
Screen
put
just
himself
froze.
next
L
to
screen.
the most important singer of the day, you know, rock and roll singer of the day.
I think both guys, and I could say this with some authority, both of them were nervous.
I'm sure both of them were shaking in their shoes and boots, respective, but I like that about my dad, that he could do that.
For my dog and my
I gotta get.
And
The most important singer of the day, you know, rock and roll singer of the day.
I think both guys, and I could say this with some authority, both of them were nervous.
I'm sure both of them were shaking in their shoes and boots, respective, but I like that about my dad, that he could do that.
For my darling, I love you.
It's pretty all the time, Frank.
Sure does, buddy.
And I always will.
Yo. That's clean, bro. Yeah, clash of both generations, dude. It's literally what it is, the future and like the current, what they said, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, bro, that's clean. Such a clean collab. I did like that a lot. The crowd went nuts, bro. You know, each great at what they do and, you know, what they did. And I believe that, was that Elvis's daughter? You know, I heard that she recently, like, passed away, so RP to her, though. That's pretty sad. I ain't gonna lie to you, but, you know, her dad left a great legacy, you know what I'm saying? So, RP to her, though. For real. That's sad, but hey. Well, that's my reaction to this video. Frank Sinatra, I can tell he was probably the man back in the day. He had to been, you know, I know Fly Me to the Moon. It's like a classic. But, yeah, that's my reaction. With that said, like, comment, subscribe, and yeah, man, I'll see y'all. Peace.